How's it going, everybody? Today we are jumping back in Scum and we are going to take a look at the 4th Into the Wild update, which was released earlier today. Now, the update brought quite a few things to the video game, including a new underground research facility. And of course, if we want to enter this facility, we are going to need one of these key cards that we can get either by looting or by completing a quest over at the Master Hunter Trader. And when it comes to the location of these new underground facilities, as far as I know, we have 3 of them. One is up in sector D2, right over here where I am on the map. Another one is in sector B2, right over here where I am. And the third and last underground facility is down in sector Z1. Alright, and here we go. Looks like we can go up as well, but I don't know where this is going to lead us. Tower control room. Oh, and we have another door right here. But then I saw stairs going down as well. So do we go down or do we go up? What the heck? Hold on just a second. Let me quickly check up here and then we are going to go down below because I feel like we have to go down below for this. Oh, this is just another entrance. Okay, okay. I got you, I got you. So we have 2 entrances to this place. Alright. Let's see, if we go down through here, we should find that big testing facility. And from what I understand, we don't have much time. So as soon as we go in, we are going to have a time limit. So we're not going to be able to stay in here for as long as we want. But yeah, let's see what this place is going to be all about. Only 10 minutes? So as soon as we start the event, we only have 10 minutes to go through the facility and get to the loot that's waiting for us at the end of this facility. And speaking of starting the event, we have to press a button and start it ourselves. And the button is going to be in that first room on the right side of the room. It's pretty easy to see. It's on a big kind of computer or on a big console. And as soon as we press that button, we have 30 seconds to get into the facility. The doors of the facility only stay open for 30 seconds, so we have to go in there before the 30 seconds run out, and then we're gonna be stuck in there until we either make our way through this facility or until the timer runs out and we get taken out, or until one of the new zombie bears take us out, because there are quite a few of them in there and they will take us out pretty damn fast. So the facility has a couple of different sections and they are all closed off, and what we have to do is find all the control rooms, press a button and then open the doors to the other areas. And I think we have area A, which is the first area where we start, and there we have to try and find a control room and open up area B, and then we have to find another control room and open up area C, and from area C we are going to be able to reach that loot room. Alright, so we have a bit of loot here. We have uranium containers, we have uranium, then we have more uranium. Okay, not bad. Security, okay. Do we have some loot in here? Oh yeah, look at that. Carbon hunter. Then we have another carbon hunter. And I think that's about it in here. So I found a couple of these depleted uranium containers, some actual depleted uranium, and then 2 carbon hunters. Now, I also managed to find a hazmat suit down there and a couple of other things as well. It was my first time down in the facility, so I might have missed a couple of things. I didn't see or find any locked containers, and that area where we were was the end of the facility, which actually led to the starting point. And speaking of the starting point, that is where we can use this button to kind of stop the event, before the timer runs out, and open the doors and then, get out with whatever loot we managed to find. Alright, this place is actually pretty interesting. The alarms are kind of much for me because I can't quite concentrate. I can't speak and listen to the alarms, so that's why I did a, little voiceover. But it's a pretty interesting area, and we got 10 minutes to go in there and go around, look for some loot, and then, get out. And I did find a couple of things There were some rifles down there as well, a crossbow, and then, you know, a hazmat suit. And then we found, you know, this depleted uranium container and this depleted uranium as well, which it is very useful, and I think it goes for quite a bit of money as well. Now, besides the facility, the update also added the zombie bears, as we've seen, and they are down in that new underground area, but we can also find them roaming around, you know, out and about in the woods. And I haven't seen any, like, unique loot on them, but it does look like that device that's around them is like a weak spot. If we destroy it, they go down in, you know, 1 or 2 shots, at least as far as I've seen. But another thing that this new update brought to the video game is some new cooking recipes. So when it comes to these new recipes, we are going to be able to make them just with our hands. We are not going to need like a stove or a fire. We can just make them ourselves without the help of any other items. And it seems like we can craft a couple of different salads and then some sandwiches as well. We can make a bean sandwich, a cheese sandwich, an improvised sandwich. Hold on, what do we need for the improvised sandwich? What the heck? We need some bread, and then we need some meat, and then the cheese, the vegetables, the butter, and the condiments are optional. Okay. So for an improvised sandwich, we need some bread and some meat. All right. And then when it comes to the salads here, we can make a cheese mixed salad. So all we need are our hands, of course, and then, you know, the ingredients for the salad. So I think I have everything that I need for the cheese mixed salad. We have the cheese, right, the main ingredient. Then we have some garlic, we have a cucumber, we have one of these bell peppers, then we also have some tomatoes, and lastly we need a bit of oil, and we should be able to quickly make this. And it is excellently cooked as well. I mean, if we messed up a salad, I would have just given up on everything, but let's grab this. And let's see here, it says that the bread is a staple food prepared... Wait, the bread? We made the cheese mixed salad. We didn't make bread. It says cheese mixed salad, but when we expand the information, it says bread. Alright, but I think that the text is wrong there. It's supposed to be like the salad is this and that, but it says bread. Now there is also a new kind of sickness, or it's more like a debuff kind of. So whenever we get absolutely wrecked and we have to respawn, we are going to have this respawn fatigue, or in the game is called cloning sickness. And this sickness will reduce our HP for a while and a few other stats as well. So if we get wrecked and respawn, get wrecked and respawn, respawn again and again, this cloning sickness will stack up until I think 40%. So if we respawn a couple of different times, our starting HP can be as low as 60%. The update also brought a couple of new quests at the Master Hunter Trader, some new rewards as well, like his mask and a few other things. And of course there are lots of fixes and quality of life additions. But there we go, I think that these are the main additions that this update brought to the video game. Do please let me know down below what you guys think about them, and thank you so much for taking the time to check out this video. I hope you have enjoyed. In case you did, be sure to drop some stuff and things down below, and I will see you in the next video.